What's up everyone, TJ Fitness The News Reviews, and together with me today, NutraBio Intra Blast in 2 flavors. Listen people, I'm gonna take you through this label really quick because this is a big ass label. Then I'm gonna share with you my personal experience using this thing. We're gonna do a live test review of both flavors here that I have. And right towards the end, we're gonna talk about value for money and should you be getting this one. So let's get right in. So listen guys, NutraBio, right? High-end, super premium, everybody love. You can't say a bad thing about NutraBio as far as their approach to life and supplements. All of their supplements, super scientifically well dosed. They're using only the best ingredients that are out there. So if you're gonna see a BCAA, it's fermented vegan BCAAs. If you're gonna see any ingredient, is gonna be the patented form usually of these ingredients. If you're seeing their videos on their channel, then you see the manufacturing process. These guys put a lot of effort into quality. And I reviewed on the channel their pre-workout. Again, super high quality product, fully dosed. If you're looking at their labels, then beyond the fact that these are probably one of the longer labels that you'll see, one of the things that they're super proud of, and for the right reasons, is full transparency. Now, full transparency for NutraBio doesn't only mean, hey, I'm gonna tell you how much of each ingredient is there. They go to the full extreme. They'll tell you how much coloring, how much sucralose, how much anything from the sweeteners, everything is to the microgram. You have to respect that. So that's their claim to fame. Intra Blast is their intra-workout amino-based type, essential amino acid BCAA type product, plus during the day type recovery product. Super dose, and I'm gonna take you through the label real quick, and then we're gonna try a live taste test and see what happens. So as far as the label, there's 3 components here that you wanna be thinking about. One of them, and the most obvious one, is the amino acid formula, and that's for recovery and muscle building. Now, different from just general BCAA type, 2-on-1, 4 grams, 5 grams BCAA, what they went with is the essential full profile, essential amino acid plus BCAAs. So you have altogether in one scoop here, 10 grams of BCAA, 7.4 grams of BCAA in the 2-on-1 ratio, plus 2.6 grams, those math skills, of essential amino acid. And you can go through the label, and I'm going to put it here so you can actually see what's in it. It's all the essential amino acids that you want to have there, and that's a very big quantity. So 10 grams altogether of an amino acid in a full profile between BCAA and essential amino acid. Then your second ingredient is actually recovery. So they have L-glutamine in a HPLC form, 5 grams, which is the scientific dose of L-glutamine, and that's gonna help you recover. Not just during your workout, but also prolonged effect post-workout. The last ingredient that I wanna talk about, actually there's one more, which is they have betaine at 2 grams, and then they have OKG at 1 gram, and that's gonna help you with muscle power during your workouts. That's really muscle power and muscle protein synthesis during a workout. 2 grams of betaine. A lot of the times you would get that from your pre-workout, so that might be overdosed and you don't necessarily need it, but it's good to have it there just in case. I guess that's the thought process. The last ingredient, or the last matrix that you see here, which I really like, you have the electrolyte and hydration optimizer. So you have taurine at 2 grams, that's a lot of taurine. Then you have a bunch of like calcium, sodium, and D-magnesium malate. That's your electrolytes, that's gonna keep you hydrated. And I really like it. I would like to see here coconut water, like coconut powder, which you a lot of times see in electrolyte hydration type matrices, but this one is super solid. Listen guys, NutraBio, if they put it on a label, then it's usually like you can't think about a lot of stuff that you would add to an intra workout. I mean, you could think about stuff like maybe, Pico 2 or a couple of other stuff around like muscle power. But really, generally speaking, this is as fully loaded of a label as you can get. Each one of these tubs brings in 30 servings of this thing, and each scoop is like 24 grams of an intra workout. Now, it's not all active ingredients. You have quite a bunch of so I guess the active ingredients is, if I'm counting it just really quickly, is 18 grams or so. So you get 6 grams of the sugar, like the flavoring and coloring and all that stuff, but there's still a lot of active ingredients in this monster here. Let's go through the taste really quick, and I want to show you how it mixes. And I have both flavors here. One of them is passion fruit in this baby tub here, and the other one is sweet tea. So I'm going to go really quickly. Let's start with the passion fruit. So this is the tub, the scoop size. I mean, this is a big ass scoop. I mixed it with 16 ounces of water because that's the top of the range of what NutraBio says. Honestly, with an intra workout, I want to go 24 ounces usually of water because I wanted to take me through the workout. I like to drink it, and definitely also during the day. I did try it with more. Let me show you something here that you want to be aware of. So this is how it mixes. So there is probably some of the most foam I've seen in a modern, let's call it intra-workout product. There is a lot of it. Seriously, now, so as far as the mixability, let me show you. I'm going to show you how this thing looks like. First things first, foam a lot. So this is the passion fruit one. So you see the mixability is actually okay. There's you can actually see some BCAA particles. I'm not sure it shows on the camera. So the mixability is okay. There's some floaters in here. I can actually see some floaters. I would say the mixability, you see the foam, by the way, went away when I poured it. It did stay on the bottom of this thing. There's a bit of that, and there's some sinkers in there. So there's some floaters, there's some sinkers. Mixability, generally speaking, is okay. Let's try the taste. It's not maybe a 6.5, 7. 6.5, 7 on the passion fruit. It's actually a bit sweet, and there's a bit of an aftertaste. I do think that because it's so sweet, you could probably mix it with 24 ounces and be okay. I'm not sure I'm liking it. It's a bit of a mango plus something else, and I really like mango usually. I don't love it. Let's try the other one, sweet tea. First thing I would say is probably when you use it, it doesn't matter which flavor, let it sit, because the foaming, the froth is just like, it's the most I've seen in a while. So I would just let it sit. Look at that. I'm not sure you can see it through the camera, but there is like all of this. This was 16 ounces of water. This is all like this foam at the top. You can see it actually, right? Yeah, there's a lot of foam. I'm not sure I'm fully in love with the mixability here. Sweet tea is an interesting flavor though. It's definitely unique. Let's see. So this is how it looks like. So again, when you drop it in, I can still see the particles. There's sinkers, like it's not big ass like bulbs of sinkers, but there's definitely like it didn't mix fully with the powder. Let's see how this thing looks inside. Wow, look at that. A lot of foam. It looks like soap, and look at the bottom here. There is shitloads of foam. This is the most amount of foam, and this is the NutraBio shaker. So you can't claim I didn't use as directed. Look at that. That is sick. That is a lot of foam. By the way, I'm sure that if I would let it sit for 30 minutes now, it would probably be okay, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a lot of foam in this thing. Yeah. When you pour it, it's okay, but really you're gonna drink it from a shaker or from a bottle. Then I would maybe it's better to actually pour it into something else. Yeah, I'm not in love with the mixability of this thing. Okay, flavor, sweet tea. I like it. Sweet tea is actually very good. If you like sweet tea, then this is a very good flavor. I still feel a bit of the powder. It's not very offensive, but I do feel some of the powder. So again, the mixability is probably the biggest issue here. It's not terrible. Again, I don't feel all this foam. Look at that. It's still here. It's crazy. But the flavor is really good. Yeah, sweet tea is definitely the winner here. I would stay away from the passion fruit. I don't like it. Is it passion fruit? Yeah, passion fruit. I would stay away from passion fruit. Sweet tea, if you're gonna go for it, sweet tea. Okay, let's talk about my personal experience. So I've used this 3 times now during my workout. I actually used both flavors. It doesn't matter on the performance. Let me tell you what you feel. Intra workouts, it's one of these things, do you feel like the muscle recovery and muscle protein synthesis? No, I didn't feel it, but I'm not supposed to feel it also, right? But as far as did it help me go through my workout and feel hydrated? Definitely, yes. Did I feel the effectiveness of the recovery? I have to tell you, in the last 3 days, the first workout or two, I didn't. In the third one, I went very heavy on and very high volume. On leg day, and I did feel better on my recovery. So I mean, if you buy into the science of supplements, then you have to buy into the science of the NutraBio Intra Blast, because it has everything that you should expect. Let's talk about money. This is NutraBio, so if you're not new to NutraBio, you know this shit is expensive. So the 30 servings tub here goes for close to $40, like retail. When we hand it on a deal, it can go down to $30 if you have like the 20% off, which is the max you would get with a NutraBio deal. So you're paying at $30, you're paying $1 per scoop. At $40, you're paying $1.3 per scoop for an intra workout. That's not cheap for an intra workout. Definitely super on the high end. On the flip side, you're getting a lot of stuff here. I mean, you could literally cut this thing by half and take like 5 grams of BCAA plus EAA and 2.5 grams of glutamine and all that electrolyte stuff, and you would still be comparing to like a lot of the other competitors from an intra-workout perspective on their profile. NutraBio doesn't work like that. They just say, hey, if you want the best, pay for the best. So I would say if that's not in your budget to spend like $1.3 on an intra-workout, go somewhere else. There's other alternatives that are way cheaper and they are okay. And I'm not sure how you would feel exactly the difference, but if you can afford it, this is probably one of the best your money can buy. Listen, people, if this video was helpful in your intro workout decision-making process, give it a thumbs up. Come on, give it a thumbs up. Listen, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We bite the bullet so you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy. And if you want to save money on NutraBio or any other type of fitness, this is what we do. We compare prices, we find a deal so you can save money. That's it.